Hi there, Gemini. So I hope that y'all are doing well. I do apologize that you, Taurus and Cancer, have had to wait for your readings. However, I had some things that came up in my personal life. It was all good, not bad. It's just I had to do a lot of heart healing recently. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. So this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Dominating House. It could technically apply to any Gemini placement. So when I got into your meditation, Gemini, I saw like paper puppets and like the googly eye, wiggly eye, whatever you want to call them, little buttons. And so then I was taken to It's Gonna Be Me, the song It's Gonna Be Me by NSYNC. I heard in my head, but it was the video for Bye Bye Bye. And then I saw NSYNC on, like, if you know the video, and it was one of the most popular video back in like the early 2000s, right? But it's all of the members of NSYNC are on strings and they're like, ba, ba, ba. You could be dealing with an Aquarius though, because they keep showing me specifically Justin Timberlake, and he is actually an Aquarius. But let's go ahead and see what's going on. So this is called What's Coming In. I mean, take the meditation how you'd like to. However, I feel like that for some of you, you feel like that you've been playing like a puppet on someone else's string, or perhaps it could be you trying to play strings with someone else and trying to make them your puppet. But I mean, let's be real here. Take what resonates. Don't force it. Let's go ahead and get into this. So this is called What is Coming In. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over your career sector of what's coming in, what you're manifesting, and what is coming in, and then what's going on in like your personal life. Like, could apply to your romantic life, even though the next row is your romantic, your love life. So let's go ahead and get into this for my lovely gems. I see a bird that's like purple, red, and orange in my head. It's almost like a peacock, but with those colors. And with this bird is staring directly at me and has like heart shapes in its eyes. So for some of you, it's like, I feel like that when it came to your love life, you got your eyes set on someone very specific. I don't know why that image is coming to me. Maybe the colors or something mean something to y'all. I don't know. This is getting all weird. Y'all, my first reading of the day. And I just got done doing a shit ton of meditation, so I'm off in like a whole other fucking world. But I'm here. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. So, for career, we have the garden and the gates. Then for personal life, we have action. So I'm going to take a second one for personal life, number 17, and indecision. That shit always comes up for Geminis. Let's go ahead and get to romantic life. What do we have? We have rest and rejuvenation. That feels good. And then on the bottom, we have Archangel Metatron, the 6th chakra, which is your third eye. Okay, let's go ahead. And that's the Energy Oracle deck. And then this is the Angel Answers Oracle. So we're going to go ahead and pull the Oracle. And then we're going to pull the Lenormand for this reading. And then we're going to get into the tarot and get really deep into it. So for the Garden and the Gate for my Geminis, what do we got going on? Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Ariel for being here. Thank you. For the Garden and the Gate, the situation will improve. Ooh, okay. Now, it didn't even let me go. You didn't even let me go. You got to let me go. Thank you. And then for your personal life, so take action and indecision. Helpful people. Okay, there is a need to make sure, we're going to go ahead, we're going to go in order here. But right off the bat, there's a need to make sure that right now, whoever you're seeking counsel from or you're seeking advice from, that you're paying attention to how you feel about the advice, not your automatic, like, what your mind is telling you. Pay attention to what your heart is telling you. All right. I will tell you, though, that for the Muppet, or like the puppet I saw, it had, like, its top head was like this, and then its bottom half was like this. Like, if it was a paper puppet, that was made like that. Anyways, but that's Greed of Entry, and it's really good for heart and money. Anyways. But for some reason, it was specifically that. Let's go ahead and get to romance. Romance. Ooh. Get more information with rest and rejuvenation. Get more information with rest and rejuvenation. And on the bottom, we have improving health. Okay. This is going to be hella interesting. It's going to be so interesting. I'm excited. Gemini readings usually tend to be pretty exciting for me. Well, let's go ahead and get into what is going on in career with the Lenormand. Career, what is coming in? What is coming in? Ooh. Oh my gosh. Gemini, what the fuck you got going on? You got both of the ladies and one came out in reverse. What? That is, where before, I knew it was going to be a fucking interesting reading. Anyways, this whole round of readings has been so, like, it's like walking through a minefield energetically. Anyways, okay, so for personal life, for take action, decision, and helpful people, what do we got for Gemini? You got to come out, babe. Thank you. There we go. And we have the anchor. Okay. And y'all, I'm just in a really good mood. So, and that's why I'm acting so goofy. So, anyways, just had to say, I usually don't talk like that, but it's coming out. I feel really good. So, for romance life, you better stop. For romance life, rest and rejuvenation, get more information. Rest and rejuvenation, get more information. What's coming in? What's coming in for my Geminis? The garden. So, I'm just going to tell you, and on the bottom we have the cross. You're very much at a crossroads. Very much at a crossroads, Gemini. But this is about what's coming in, all right? So, let's go ahead and clarify the garden and the gate. The double ladies, one in reverse. Christmas time could be significant. Christmas time of last year specifically. Some decision that you made during Christmas time of last year is impacting. Could be something that you manifested too. Because we did have that beautiful conjunction. Even if you didn't intentionally manifest, you still manifested. We're constantly manifesting. Anyways, based off emotion and thought. And so the conjunction last year was a very powerful energy. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. So for my Gemini, this is the Santa Muerte deck. Seems awful suiting for Halloween. I don't really have any Halloween decks, but okay, Gemini. So I feel like that right off the bat, what's coming in is that there's a new improvement coming in. I feel like that there's some decisions that you've been building up to for some time when it comes to work, but it's actually part of your personal life. For some of you, it's saying that you mixed work with like your personal life too much in the past is what I'm hearing. And for some of you, you've realized that and you've chosen to put more of a separation there. Okay, let's go ahead and get some tarot. What's coming in because of these decisions. Let's go ahead and go. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, the World, and the Four of Cups. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, give me something about that Four of Cups. What's going on with that Four of Cups? Five of Pentacles. A little bit more for career, please. Thank you. And then the Queen of Swords. Okay. So, and what's at the bottom? The King of Swords. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. So, I feel like what's coming in for you, Gemini, is that for some of you, it's like you were in a connection or you're possibly connected to someone that was work-related or that you did transactions with. I feel like that for some of you, that is for some of you, it's like as far as like 2 or 3 years ago, and it's energy that you're finally clearing out from. Could have been a very impacting partner. And so you've been able to align your energy more with what you like and what you would like to fulfill in this lifetime, right? And so for some of you, it's like, I feel like that it's also, especially when it comes to receiving information like downloads, your intuitive abilities, I feel like that in the past you weren't open to receiving with that lady in reverse. So, and then with the lady upright, and how they landed was like that, by the way. Okay. So now having lady upright is being open to receiving information. Do you see how the situation will improve? It's like she's reaching for light. She's reaching for help of some sort. She's surrounded by darkness. I feel like that Gemini, you're receiving help. For some of you, it's like you've been stuck at the gate, which I'm just going to do this real quick, just because it's like screaming at me. But you've been stuck at the gate for so long. So it's coming out of the gate. Again, there's also this energy that all of this, like this pattern that I noticed in my readings, that all of this energy bleeds together and all flows through. But of course, everything is connected. So, but if you notice at the end, you're in the garden. You're at the gate and you're not exactly in the garden. And at the end of this reading in the love life, you're in the garden. So anyways, but I feel like that what's coming in for career is something that you're going to enjoy more. I feel like that it is something that you had to be receptive to. For some of you, it's like you knew that there's opportunities arising for you and you sat there and you were like, oh my gosh, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? But you were not open to them. You weren't open to them because you had, like I said, distractions going on in the workplace. So like some of you, it's like you stayed in a position longer than you wanted to stay as well. Or you stay doing what you're doing or doing things the way that you have been doing them for a while over and over again because of a love connection. Now, I feel like that what's coming in is that there's a new cycle coming in. And for some of you, it's up to you to make sure that you're cutting out the right people. Because we have the 4 cups, the 5 of pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I'm taking the Queen of Swords. It's you, Gemini. It's usually Libra, but I always take that as any air sign. And I feel like that's you. Could have Libra in your chart, perhaps, or Aquarius in your chart. But I feel like that what's coming in is the opportunity to separate your emotions is what I'm feeling. Because for some of you, that is a Gemini trait. Some of y'all are so caring, sweet, and loving, even when it comes to co-workers or employees, that you have a habit of over giving. If it's not just like co-workers and stuff like that, obviously it's like friends, you know what I mean? But it's over giving. That is a Gemini trait that I've noticed. Like, if the Gemini cares about you, if you're a cross watcher watching this, they will over give. But when they finally have realizations, because I feel like that the world card, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. But I feel like that the world card could be a cycle that you had with the Cancerian in the past that you're finally closing out now. But it's like shaking off that energy. And what's happening is that for some of you, it's like the prime time for you to receive opportunities. Now, I feel like it's something that you're going to be fond of, that you're going to, for some of you, it's going to catch you off guard what it is. But what's coming in is finally having the strength and the confidence to cut out people that aren't like filling your cup. For some of you, this is a lot of energy coming in, but it's because you're finally open to it. For some of you, it's like you have been consistently, or you had been, consistently, like, it's like, I really don't like what I'm doing, but I'm going to stay stuck doing what I'm doing. You know, I got this going on, I get this going on, I have really cool workers or co-workers, or, you know, it's really good benefits. I'm just going to stick with it because, you know, it's working. But it's not emotionally fulfilling, Gemini. And that's something that some of you, it's like, it's not like it needs to make your absolute dreams come true, but it needs to be something that's different than what you have been doing. Even if it's a business that you already know, like already own. Let's say you're doing it differently and you're finally making that switch. And for you, Gemini, I feel like what's coming in is the strength. Oh, yeah. Then we got the 6 of Cups. The strength to be able to do it. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, you know what she does? She sits there and she minds her damn business. And she focuses on what she needs to focus on. She's very quick with her word. But usually she's true to her damn word. Because she is of the word. Air is of... well, Gemini, you're a mercurial sign. So, communication, Hermes, chatty Cathy's, Geminis can be, but not always. But I feel like that what's coming in for career is the ability to be able, it's like downloads, insane downloads that you are receiving. I said that and the High Priestess popped out. That you are receiving, that is helping it. And like helping the situations around you and helping you see things clearly so that like, anything that is associated with work that's been blocking you is being cleared out of your head and you're going to see clearly. Okay? So let's go ahead and move on to personal life. We have take action, indecision, the anchor, and helpful people. Sorry. They're telling me to count the numbers. Sorry. They're telling me to count the numbers. And it's 17, 8, which is 25, and 35. So 25 plus 35 equals 60, which is broken down to a 6. So that's harmonizing. So I feel like in your personal life, For some of you, you know you got to do something. You know you got to do something. You got to do something. For some of you, it's a certain situation that could be connected to your love life. But for some of you, I feel like that it's a group of people. I do. Look at that large group. Huh. Kind of reminds me of like the community card in the other deck. But it's, for some of you, it's like dropping everything and run kind of energy. You're trying to make sure that you're not doing too much fight or flight mode. That's why you're stuck at this indecision, this impasse, this crossroads, what have you. But what's coming in? I feel like that is good guidance. I feel like that is, it's not just downloads, but you're going to start like let's say you talk to somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. Mercury in retro. Anyways, let's say you talk to somebody you haven't talked to in a long time and they just give you the answer straight out without you having even asked. Like, it's like your guides talking through other people so specifically and so clearly that there's no denying it. I feel like this information is going to help you in career and in your love life. Your higher self. We have the Fool, Aries energy. We have the Ace of Cups. Woo! It's the song, Ain't Nobody Love Me Better, Make Me Happy, Make Me Feel This Way. Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Gemini, I think we're already touching your love life. What's coming into your personal life is the ability, I feel like that it's closing out cycles in work because you have these downloads. I feel like it's insane downloads that are closing out cycles and blockages in work that were making it, for some of you, you feel like that you weren't receiving the right attention or enough attention in work, or you weren't receiving the enough pay, or like the pay that you really, really want in the long run to build. For some of you, it's like you make enough money to really do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? However, when it comes to saving and, you know, building your empire, maybe getting a new home or something like that, it's like a little bit of an energy has been blocking you, but that's being taken away because of inspired action. Now, for some of you, I feel like that with indecision and take action and anchor, it's you making sure that when you make a decision that you follow through on it is very important at this time, because what's coming in, you got the Fool, the Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. That is, this person is exterior to you. And for some of you, by listening to the right guidance and taking action, it's like, okay, so I'll give you an example. The energy that I'm getting, it's like the Gemini is, and this is interesting because the other readings, it was like, what's coming in, what's coming in. With this, it's like, what's happening right now and what's coming in. Because for some of you, and of course, listen to your own intuition, dude, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just the messenger. But if this reading resonates and you feel like that it was your final, like, go, like, yes, my downloads are correct. Yes, my downloads are correct is what I'm hearing. It's, what, you know what I mean? Well, I'm stuttering Stanley. Anyways, so when it comes to your personal life, though, it's like, it seems like that the Gemini really wants to take action, but they're afraid of making the wrong decision, which is quite common with Geminis. However, when it comes to your, like, for some of you, again, I feel like it's dropping like a mass amount of friends, cutting a lot of people out is what I feel. It's almost like a running away. And I don't want to be that kind of person, but like, for some of you, you sit here and you assume that it's like, well, I don't run away from my problems. And if you reshift your focus on that, don't view it as running away from your problems. Think of it as running away from what no longer serves you. And you cannot run quick enough. Know what I mean? Because I feel like that you, again, the puppet energy at the beginning. For some of you, it's seeing things clearly about how you have been just aligning your energy with other people left and right. And it doesn't necessarily mean that's what you fucking want. You know what I mean? It's standing true to yourself, Gemini. You get a bell. You get a bell for that. Good for you, Gemini. And because you're doing that and you're choosing to do that, because it's not selfish, Gemini. Some of you, it's like this cycle that you've been in over and over again, where you stayed at a job because of this, and this. You stayed in a partnership because of this, and this. And it's gotten to the point where it's like, what about me, man? Like, I'm making all these other people happy. What about me? And I feel like that Gemini, especially if you're masculine, it's like the moment that you accept that and you throw that motherfucking anchor down and you get out of that indecision, you make a decision, you stay in your decision, you follow through with your word. What is it called? It's a book and I haven't read it yet, but I've been like learning a lot about it from other people. Look it up. But I forgot what it's about. The 4 rules or something like that. But it's talking about being true to your word. Being true to your word is so essential. And for you, Gemini, it's being true to your word to yourself, okay? I feel like it's showing up for other people enough that it's time for you to show up for you, okay? But what's coming in is the opportunity to embrace someone that you find very attractive. I'm being told the Queen of Wands is external to you. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Gemini. We have Aries, Leo, or Gemini, or Sagittarius, excuse me. I don't know why I said Gemini. Anyways, well, no, I'm doing Gemini reading. But anyways, a lot of water energy too. Just keep in mind, I may give you the signs. That person doesn't necessarily have to have that sign heavy in their chart or have that energy and they're heavy in their chart. They could just be taking on the energy. You know what I mean? So anyways, let's go ahead and move forward, because what's coming in personal life is honestly personal happiness, as well as a person that you find extremely attractive is at your vibration, is what I'm being told to say. The next time you see this person, and if you're in a relationship, it could be a friend that really sparks you up. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like it's someone of your preferred gender or what have you, whatever you're attracted to, that is going to be available, that is in the right vibration, is what I'm specifically being told to say. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to romantic life. What's coming in? The Garden, rest and rejuvenation, get more information. Gemini, if you can do a meditation where you're able to see a temple, please feel free to go ahead and do that. I feel like that would be very ideal for you right now. You don't have to go into that temple. If I were you, I would just look around, probably be brought to the tree of life when you hit your third eye or your crown chakra. I don't know who needs to hear that. Anyways, let's go ahead and move forward. What's coming in for Gemini for love life? 8 of Cups. 5 of Swords in reverse. The 3 of Cups. Oh, Gemini. Oh. So the 5 of Swords landed all the way over here in reverse. I'm going to take that and leave that there. 53 could be an important number here. Then 8 of Cups. Emperor, Knight of Cups. 5 of Cups on the bottom. This is like a perfect storyline. Yeah. This is the storyline that they're giving me. So for some of you, what's coming in is that you're going to realize that all conflict of leaving a situation that you're in or a situation that you've already left is conflict that you created within your own mind. You see, I take that because the 5 of Swords in reverse. Like, you know when you're super stressed out about something and you feel like that you're so confined to something that you have to follow through with it, that you really have to continue doing it. But again, this is resonating for Geminis that are realizing that they can align with their own values. So it's like sitting here realizing that it's not that conflicted and it's a simple decision with this 3 of Cups and 8 of Cups. It's just a simple decision to avert your focus. Do you see how this middle skeleton is sitting here and he's got his head turned to someone else while he's completely ignoring this one? I feel like for some of you, it could be a third party situation, or it could be just averting your focus from people that are pulling on your energy, that are not good for you and your energy. Avoiding. I just heard a word in my head that I'm not going to say out loud. Aborting. Anyways, people out of your energy that are, I was saying that because of what's going on in the United States, and I saw a flash of abortion or whatever. It's just a sensitive subject right now, and I don't like to bring politics into my channel. Thank you. Anyways, so I feel like that this person is sitting here like reverting their focus and making a decision. I say making a decision because the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. For some of you, I feel like that it is someone, like when you show up for you, Gemini, what happens is that someone shows up for you. Like as soon as you shift your energy into what you value and what you care about and what you want, pardon me, it attracts someone that is in the same vibration. Like if you're sitting here doing all this stuff to make other people happy consistently, or, you know, because you want to be the good person, that's just what you do. That's just what you do. I just hook people up is what I'm hearing. That's just what you do. You realize that's no longer working for you. Okay, give me more about what's coming in for love life. What about this Emperor? What about this Emperor? That's Aries energy. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Give me more after the Knight of Cups. After the Knight of Cups, thank you. The Chariot. A Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Okay, there's so much fire energy here. Okay, and now we have a Peril on the board. So I feel like that Gemini, what's going to happen is that in your love life, it's the ambition. For some of you, I feel like it's almost like an upheaval of a connection. Like let's say that it's someone that you're not even physically with, and it's someone that you're energetically connected to. It's the final upheaval of that connection is what I'm being told to say. And because that's been pulled up, root and all is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing boot and rally. Anyways, so because of that, we're going to go ahead and get to the pendulum pool, and then I keep stuttering. I don't know why. The de-stress card for y'all. But what's coming in is someone that I feel like that's what's coming in. It's going to be someone, for some of you, it's someone that looks more to the, like, let's say you have a partner who was very much about, like, what you could do for them and stuff like that. And, you know, or, like, that's who you were attracted to in the past. Well, now you're pulling in someone that it's not about the physical world. It's someone that's going to cooperate and be real with their word. And someone that is also going to bring out the passion and maintain, like, you know, when you hang out with people and they view you as entertainment and you kind of feel it, like they don't really value you as a person. They value you for what you could do for them. They value you for entertainment. It's like you are pulling in someone that is going to value you for you and you alone. So the way I'm doing this is that I'm pulling on the energy of, think of a specific question, any question you may have. I ask that it be about a situation with you and you alone. Like, don't ask how somebody else feels, stuff like that. If it swings like this, it's a yes. And if it stays like kind of in the same area, it's a no. Okay? So let's go ahead and get the energy of the Gemini. I have Stay With Me by, oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh, Sam Smith. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. What do we got for Gemini? What do we got for Gemini? Can you make it bigger than that, please? And bigger. That is an obvious yes. Okay. Of course, listen to your intuition. I'm probably never going to do that in a series of readings again because it's just fucking... I love doing it in person, and I use it like pendulums. I use it for Gemini, please. I use it to, like, let's say I feel like that one of my chakras may be out of whack, or I should just check myself real quick. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I sit there and I put that through, like around my crown chakra, my third chakra, my throat chakra, so on and so forth. I'm so glad that y'all can't see what I just did with my hand. Anyways, I was bored. I left ear to string for Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? Laughter. Laughter is a wonderful mood booster. When you laugh, She's not even fucking laughing. These cards are kind of weird, but they've got the gold on them. Anyways, so when you laugh, it lightens your mental load and actually induces physical changes in your body. Laughter can stimulate various organs, activate and relieve your stress response, as well as soothe tension and help you bond with those around you. Self-care practice would be when you begin to feel uneasy, try to force a laugh. Say, ha ha ha. Dude, that's fucking... I gotta be serious, but I wouldn't suggest that, but it's on the card. Anyways, by faking a laugh, you induce similar benefits to a real laugh, and if you are lucky, you will laugh at yourself while doing it and start to actually laugh. Ha, ha, ha. I'm an Aquarius. I must be too dry for that shit. Anyways, but one thing that I did read is that if you even force a smile, like a genuine smile, like let's say you're not even really doing anything big, but you like force a smile, what happens is that it releases energy. It releases chemicals in your brain that induce good hormones. Anyways, make it a point to spend time with people who make you laugh or watch a comedy film. Now, questions. What makes me laugh? Do I allow myself to find humor in my daily life? Do I take things lightly and with a smile? Do I want to? Oh. Anyways, that is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you.